Welcome to Rad Coaches. We're Rebecca and Dylan, and we put the R&D in Rad Coaches.
We're a married couple of financial coaches helping other married couples get on the same page about their finances so that they can create a solid plan and reach their big life goals, like buying their first home, starting a family, or even retiring early.
After years of coaching couples, we noticed that they want to get on the same page about money because they know they'll get better results. But talking about money is complicated, and the last thing they want to do is have an argument. They struggle with things like how to deal with one spouse having debt while the other doesn't. And they're frustrated trying to split expenses in a way that feels fair when they have different levels of income.
Not to mention, each spouse has a different money mindset and idea of how things should go, making it difficult to agree on a path forward, much less create an action plan. They've tried budgeting. They've even used apps like YNAB, Rocket Money, or Every Dollar. But for some reason, they're still struggling and nothing seems to work.
They don't know where their money is going every month and are constantly asking themselves, how can I save money and pay off debt, much less build generational wealth? From the outside, everyone thinks they're doing great and they have it all together. But on the inside, they're worried about how they're going to be able to pay the bills and reach their financial goals without having to sacrifice everything that they enjoy. So, even though they have big dreams for their future together, they don't have a strategy or the systems in place to make it happen. They know they need to create a solid plan and take action, but there's so much noise and misinformation out there that it's hard for them to know what's right for them. So they end up feeling stuck, not knowing where to start.
But couples who have a system in place to easily manage their money learn how to talk about money without turning it into an argument, align their money with their values, and have clarity about what's most important, no longer have stress and anxiety about their financial future. Instead, they reach their financial goals faster than they thought possible.
That's why we created the Couples Journey to Financial Freedom, our one-on-one financial coaching program for couples who want to live their life intentionally and use their money to design their life together.
Our financial journey started when we got engaged, when we had big dreams for our life. But financially, we were not aligned at all. We had a lot of problems. We had a boatload of debt and we didn't see a way out of it. Even though we were making over $100,000 a year, we had $48,000 worth of debt and we were living paycheck to paycheck.
When we decided to get married, we realized our financial situation could be a threat to our relationship. So we committed to doing whatever it took so that we could enjoy the rest of our lives together without being worried about money.
18 months later, we were debt free, had paid for our wedding and our honeymoon cash, and we were on track to saving a year's worth of income so that we could quit our jobs and take a sabbatical.
So then in 2019, we quit our jobs. We traveled for 4 months and then we started this business so that we could show other couples how to work together and reach their unique financial goals without the headache. Since then, we've taught couples across the country how to get on the same page about their finances so that they can easily manage their money and increase their net worth.
We've helped a lot of couples, but we want to share a few stories in particular with you. When I first met Andrew and Christina, one of their biggest fears was that if things didn't change, they were going to have to declare bankruptcy. They knew that they needed to manage their money in a way that was simple and helped them avoid bankruptcy by getting them out of debt. And they wanted to also be able to afford a new car. But even though they made more than six figures, they were stressed because they couldn't figure out how to manage their money. Within 3 weeks, they went from an extreme feeling of hopelessness to feeling like they were on a better trajectory than they'd ever been before. They already saved $3,600 and could see the light at the end of the tunnel. So how do we do it? I helped them overcome a negative money mindset, taught them how to budget the right way, and helped them create a realistic plan for their money while identifying some key actions that would have an immediate impact on their finances.
And when Bria and John first came to work with me, they were struggling to manage their money in a way that felt fair, much less empowered. They made good money, but with medical debt and a growing family, they weren't making any progress. They really wanted to get on the same page and put their money to work, but they had different ideas of how to use their money day to day, and they didn't know where to focus. They lacked a system that kept them organized, and they felt like life was pulling them in a million different directions, which watered down their results. Now, they've not only mastered budgeting together, but have fully aligned their vision for their future and agreed on their priorities, which allowed them to make huge progress. Today, they own their first home, which also generates an income for them, and their family has continued to grow. By creating a space for John and Bria to discuss their different views and concerns about money without judgment, we were able to focus on what vision and goals they had for their future together. Then I helped them take that information and turn it into an action plan that made it all possible.
If any of this sounds like you, we want to invite you to learn more about our program, The Couple's Journey to Financial Freedom. When we built this program, we knew we wanted it to be unlike any other financial coaching program out there. So we meet you exactly where you're at and show you step by step how to overcome your specific challenges so you can reach your unique goals.
Instead of rushing you through a preset program, the Couple's Journey to Financial Freedom centers around you. We move at your pace to ensure you actually get results. Our philosophy is that your success is our success, so we're dedicated to helping you improve your financial life.
And then we want you to fire us.
Our biggest goal is to teach you how to manage your money and give you a strategy that you can take and run with. We want to give you the tools, knowledge, and confidence necessary to make better financial decisions for the rest of your life.
To do this, we have a 3-step approach to get you to your goals. First, we build a strong financial foundation. We take inventory of where you are and identify what needs to change and establish better financial habits to support your goals.
Next, we optimize your system. Set up the budget, accounts, and other tools that will make managing your money easy and start putting your money to work.
And last, we create your financial freedom roadmap. We take everything you've learned to put together a step-by-step plan based on your unique goals and circumstances.
Okay, so here's how it works. In month 1, we're going to meet with you more than any other month. So the program's frontly loaded. So in that first month, you're going to have one kickoff strategy session where we really do a deep dive into your finances and get what we were saying earlier. We take that inventory, see what needs to be changed and what needs to be improved and where you can improve. Then you're going to have 3 weekly check-in calls within that month. So once we identify some actions that you can take very quickly, we want to follow up with those and make sure that you're building momentum as quickly as possible. So we do that with weekly check-ins that will help you build all those healthy habits and take action immediately. Then month to month after that, we're going to meet with you once a month for a big strategy session and continue to check in and change and modify that action plan as necessary. And the reason that we did it this way is because it takes time to take action with your finances. If we were to cram all this information into a 9-week program, it would be really hard to get results. So we stretched it out to be more realistic and to really walk with you while you get the work done.
Not only that, after every coaching session, you'll get a detailed recap of what we've talked about and action steps of what to do in between your coaching sessions. You'll get immediate access to our budgeting course called the Cash Flow Freedom Framework, where we outline how to use our budgeting tools and templates and make the most of them. Not only that, you'll get lifetime access to all of our tools and the course so you can continue to use them after you're done coaching with us. And you'll have access to me or Rebecca in between your coaching sessions with the messaging app Volley so that you can have your questions answered and not have to wait 2 more weeks to know what you need to do.
Now you might be asking yourself, okay, well, so how long does this program last? And you said you want us to fire you, but what does that really mean? Well, we built this program like a gym membership. We want you to work with us as long as you're getting a return on your investment, but you're going to get out of it what you put into it at the same time. But all of that being said, it's a subscription-based model. So there's no contracts or anything. You are able to cancel your subscription at any time. We just want you to work with us as long as you feel like you are getting value.
If you're still here and you've watched this far, you clearly want something to change. So you have 2 choices. 1, you can close the browser, move on with your day, and continue to do things the way you've done in the past. Or 2, you can click the link below and book a call and learn if we can help. Both of these options are risk-free. Only one of them will get you closer to your goal.
So if you're ready to invest in your marriage and your financial future, click the link below to schedule a commitment-free discovery call with one of us. We look forward to meeting you and hearing about your goals so that we can see if we're the right fit for you. That was really good.
You too. That's awesome.
Nice job.
Oh, that was bad. Let's try that again. There we go. That was awesome.
Wait, why is that light on? What are you still doing here?
Click the link.
Go.
Do it.
We'll see you soon.